I believe these are all feathers.
Wow.
This is one of their sewing machines
This
that they
is
had, and quilting rack. So
it's so cool that this is not all donated stuff from all over the place. This is their stuff, you guys. This is awesome.
well, Historic Mesquite is very, very particular about that kind of thing. Anything coming into the house must come from the family or some kind of association with Mesquite. In fact, when the sisters passed away, of course they had descendants and they got first pick. Everything else was left to the city. But a lot of those folks are older and downsizing, so they would be bringing stuff back to the house.
Amazing.
So, you know, furniture and dishes and quilts and all kinds of stuff would come back into the collection, which is so special.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That's so cool. Okay. All right.
All right, we're going to go upstairs. If you want to, just be very careful with your hold on to the rail, and you'll see why later in life they stop coming down these stairs.
Okay. Look, see how they have the short railings? Everybody was shorter. Look how, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it
Guys.
fits my feet just fine, but
Yeah. Look how narrow they get.
That'd be fun to carry furniture up here, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, then they got up to the others.
so this is the landing to the second floor, and of course here, this staircase takes you up to exact attic rooms. Now they just do like this. So that's where they think the boys and other guests and stuff slept. And then there's another very, very small staircase that takes you up to the Belvedere.
Oh,
So a couple of things I'd like to point out here. One, if you look up, they left during restoration the old knob and tube so people could see what it was like when they got electricity. They didn't even bother to put it behind anything. They just put it up.
Yeah.
The other thing you're going to see in every room up here are the differences in the floor colors. Can you guess why?
You mean like from there to there,
or from here to here to here?
Did they reuse the wood from another?
No, this is original from the turn of the century. The floors up here are original.
So is that
Was it covered with a
rug or something?
Yes. So people conserve their resources. So they thought, well, there's a rug here. I'm just going to paint around it.
There you go.
So why nobody's going to see it? It's underneath the rug, and you'll see it in every room on this floor that's what they chose to do.
Oh, yeah, look.
So this is Onyx and her husband's room. This used to be a balcony over that porch that they turned into a parlor and then turned it into a bedroom.
Okay.
So this is Onyx again and her husband, and this was their bedroom.
I love that style.
Yeah. Yeah. You were talking earlier about furniture coming up and down the stairs. Like this is, as you can see, there's no closet. So at some point, Onyx went, I need a closet. So her husband built this in pieces and brought it up here and put it together. So needless to say, this has not left this floor in a very, very long time.
It wouldn't even fit out one of the windows.
No, it would not. You'd have to take it apart and take it down the stairs or out the window.
And they used a pipe to
That's the hanger.
Yeah,
That's going across to hang the clothes
That's
on.
the bar.
A little crude, but you know,
It works.
serves a purpose.
Functional.
It's functional.
This is neat.
He's a good craftsman.
So in here, this is just a general bedroom. You see an original fireplace, because if you think about it, in this part of the house, only 2 fireplaces. That's it, except for the one in the dining room. I don't know how they heated this house. I don't know.
Wow.
So this bed's not original to the house, but it's a beautiful bed. It came out of somebody's grandmother's house in New Orleans, and supposedly this is haunted. You were asking earlier about hauntings. I've never seen anything. Nothing.
It's a unique bed.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful
gorgeous.
bed. So I showed you the 2 brothers downstairs, but there were 3 in that second group. And this is Hill. And this is a memorial that his sisters put together for him. Because at a very young age, in his early 20s, he unfortunately passed away. He was on a Mesquite football team. You know, a lot of towns had their own baseball and football teams. He was in one, and of course, you know, they don't have all the gear like we do now. And he suffered a head and neck injury and passed away a few days after the accident. Subsequently, Mesquite High School, even though this was not Mesquite High School at the time, you know, didn't happen there. They stopped playing football for a while. They were like, "What? You can die from playing football?"
Yeah.
So it was devastating to the sisters. So I thought it was beautiful that they had put this together for him.
That is nice. Look at this old buggy.
Yep, it's one of their buggies. I think we have some others also in the collection, but that's in a warehouse.
Wow, that's
It only fits so much in
gorgeous.
these houses.
That is just gorgeous. Now, hand crochet with linen and hand crocheted. Yeah, it's beautiful.
We have so many linens in the collection. Oh my gosh. Lots of embroidery, lots of, I mean, they made their own sheets. They made their own pillowcases. They made everything. So this is Opal's bedroom. Here you're going to see a lovely example of some of their crocheting skills here on the bed. We have another one you'll see in a little while. I can't imagine how long it took for them to make this.
It's beautiful.
And you know how you were talking about trunks, traveling, and I showed you Opal's diploma downstairs.
Right.
Well, when she graduated from high school in 1920, she actually went on a trip to New York on the train. And the neat thing is, when they got into the house in 96, there was a lot of stuff in here, and this trunk was floating around up here, and they opened it, and there was still stuff in here from her trip to New York in 1920. Plus she had put other things in here, so they knew this was her trunk, so that's why it's in her bedroom.
That's awesome.
I know, for this to survive and in such great condition and still be here.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Look at that, you guys.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
And at some point in time, we think 30s or 40s, she had somebody build her this closet, because this is not original.
Okay.
It's now in your handling room, but that was built sometime when she said, "I need a closet."
Right. Look at the
And
wallpaper.
originally, the walls went all the way to the ceiling. That's for
They put that in for the
Yeah,
air.
for the AC, yeah. But that's, they love the wallpaper.
Yes, they do. Yes,
Wow.
they do. And there were lots of layers of wallpaper, so when the restorers, the people in charge at the time, they tried to pick one from the many layers that they liked and to put back up on the walls.
Wow. Look at the bed. Wow. It's just so neat. It's like you're going back in time.
That's what's so great about this property. I mean, it just hardly anything changed. They didn't move walls. They didn't do anything. I mean, it's the walls that you see are the walls that were here. Now this is Garnet's bedroom. It's my favorite. It's huge. It's over the music room that we were in.
Yeah.
This is over the music room. So again, the proportions are just amazing. You have another beautiful crocheted spread that they made. Another piece of furniture made by Onyx's husband, put in here because I'm sure Garnet went, "Hey, I need a closet." And the other neat thing about these rooms is they would move their beds around depending on the time of year. Like this might be the winter place to put the bed, but in the summer they might move it somewhere where you're going to get more of a cross breeze
Uh-huh.
of getting some air, some circulation.
Okay.
I know this thing of evening in Paris, somebody must have given it to them and they never touched it. So it's still here. It's still, everything's in there. It's never been used.
Wow.
And they still make Evening in Paris perfume to this day.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's something to get.
They did the restoration. By chance, did anybody find out what they used for insulation in the walls? 'Cause I've heard people use newspaper and all
I do not know. I'd have to ask somebody that was around at that time. Yeah, what they used. Because they could use horsehair,
Straw?
newspapers.
Straw?
I don't know about straw.
That'd be flammable. That'll be flammable.
I think all of this stuff is very flammable.
Isn't that cute? Alright. I'm wondering how old that is because
The train's not old.
Yeah.
That's just, but the tea set's old. And probably, they started making metal tea sets in the 20s and the 30s, but this design, probably 30s and 40s.
that's so cute.
And then they kept making them into the 50s and the 60s. So.
Wow. You guys, this is beautiful.
So when you go back down the staircase, just take your time.
Okay, okay.
No rush.
Yeah, let's see. I'll try not. Here, I'll have it on film. I'll be famous if I.
Please don't do that.
Look at that. Okay. If you're a tall guy, watch out for that. No. If you don't know how to walk straight, you had too much to drink, watch out for that.
And we do have an option because we get folks that can't come up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
So they sit in this chair, and we actually have a binder here that has photographs of everything.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So then they can sit there while their pals are up here looking around. They can at least get an idea of what's upstairs if they can't physically get up the stairs.
Now this place is huge. How many rooms is there? 14?
8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Belvedere, 13, 14, 15. It's almost 4,000 square feet.
That's a huge place.
Between the two buildings, it's almost 4,000 square feet.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
We're so lucky.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to meet you guys on the porch.
Okay.
Okay.
Because then we're going to do the outbuildings.
Oh, there's more. This is awesome, you guys. So what do you think, baby?
I think it's neat. I think that mat's neat. It's actually steel.
Yep, I've seen that at the other places. They had them. That's neat. And the breezeway through here.
We're actually going to go through the breezeway to the back.
Oh, are we?
Yep, we sure are.
Look at all this stuff.
Yes, that was one of the things that they had when they first got the property, are metal detecting dudes and finding stuff. Now it's all been done. Everything. Every now and then something washes up after a rain, which of course
How cool.
we have not had in forever. As you can evidence by all the scraps or the cracks in the ground. So back here, remember I told you about the well. So that's one of the wells right there. That's the back door to the kitchen right there. But the other way they saved water was having a cistern. So this is the base of an old cistern. And up here was a big wood structure that caught the rain from the roof. You know, you hear about water reclamation all the time. Well, people were doing it long before it became fashionable. So this is a unique spot. It is the Old Root Cellar. You saw the ice box in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, even before ice boxes, they had root cellars. And we still have one.
There's, what do you call it? Lightning rod.
Lightning rod, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh, this is gonna be cool.
So you can go down the steps, just don't go off the steps.
Okay.
But I don't know about as hot as it has been, but you can actually feel the temperature changing as you go down.
Wow. You guys.
We've been to a lot of historic towns and properties, and this is the first complete root cellar we've seen.
Yep. Look at that.
Usually they're covered up or
Yeah, yeah.
canned in.
Yeah, we're very lucky. This was restored. In fact, on our historic
Like it's
Mesquite
two-story.
website, there's a wonderful video that you can watch the restoration of these two buildings.
Oh, okay.
And it really shows you what these specialists in restoration do. Now that's back there, that is the curing shed. Where
So
they would cure meat.
Like ham and bacon.
That's right, that's right.
That's so cool.
And then, you know, once they cured the meat, they would store it down here, their vegetables from the garden, their milk, their cream, you know, anything that they could keep all went down in here.
Look at
You
that.
can definitely tell the temperature change.
Yes.
Nice
Yeah,
and
you
comfortable.
sure can.
It's comfortable down here. Now in big rains, does this fill with water?
Yes, it does.
That's scary.
Yes, it does.
It
Yeah.
smells musky.
Yeah, it does. And it's, even though we haven't had any rain. And we get a raccoon in here. He knocks the jars around. Put them back up and then he
Yeah.
knocks them down. And cool story, when the restorers got in here, it was almost like a hazmat situation.
Oh, really?
Because there was still canned food
oh.
Oh,
from years and years in the bottom of this root cellar. So
wow.
that had to be handled properly.
Sure. Ooh, I can't think of, oh, it would be bad.
They have wheelchair access.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have ADA access.
Mm-hmm.
I get people on walkers, wheelchairs, or just can't take the stairs. You know, they
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to be at an angle, and so we have a door in the sewing room that goes to that ramp. So this is the wash house.
Look at how the electric is like.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of the old knob and tube just left because, you know, they wanted people to see what it was like. So in here, you see different levels of washing equipment. Old cast iron stove, a tub, and then the wash tubs. Over here we have an old wringer washer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a McTag. They've been around for a while.
I get a lot of people who go, oh yeah, my grandmother had one, and you get your arms stuck in it, you get your hair stuck in it, you know.
Fingers.
This is a great photo. I'm not sure exactly when it was taken, maybe in the 30s. One of the grandkids at the time, this is the old well out here, this is this porch and part of that building, you know, back in the 30s.
Wow, look.
It's a great photo of him playing with his little puppy dog.
Yeah. Look at that. There we go. You can see better now. I'm blocking this. That's so cute.
And back here we have a demonstration of all of their tools. They had lots of tools. Because, you know, everything was done by hand. Nothing was electric. When you think about the barn and the house, it was all done by hand. And this is one of their tool chests with a lot of their tools. Plus they had the tack for their horses and their oxen and their mules and the carriages and all that kind of stuff. So they were repairing things constantly.
Look at that light switch, you guys. Look at that light switch. Yeah, it's scared it even. I wouldn't even touch
Well,
that.
and it's not live.
Yeah, I know,
The old knob tube is
but
no longer live.
even if, you know.
Yeah, I know. You see it on those renovation shows when they find it, they're like, oh, is it still alive? No, it's dead. Just take it out or leave it and it's dead. So
Look at planers.
yep, planers, miter boxes, saws, you name it. We've got the old ice tongs, and then the hay hooks, you know, to get a bale of hay.
Yeah.
So
Look at that saw. Okay, we just had our land cleared. We need to cut our firewood. There you go, baby.
You don't want to do it that way. It might kill you.
Well, that's amazing. This is awesome.
Yeah, it was so great that the family had enough foresight as well to think, hey, let's donate this. We need to preserve this. We need to pass this on.
Sure.
So people knew what pioneer life was like in North Texas. So this cabin is the Webb Crown Over Cabin. It was another structure that was in Sunnyvale. As you probably know, lots of cabins, people eventually built around them. They either built a house or a barn or something.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Because again, if you ever watch any of the, like the barnwood builders and stuff like that, these are sometimes restored on site, sometimes not, sometimes moved and added on to, and this was moved too, but thank goodness it was preserved.
So this has been moved twice.
Yeah, it's been restored twice.
And they actually used, what do you call this?
A trunnel.
Trunnel.
You can
Put
see
it
how they're
together.
put in the ceiling joist.
Yep, you can see them up there in the joist. See them sticking out here. But now, like, 4 people in here, you all. Pretty cool. You guys, this has been awesome, and Nancy has been fabulous. So, they do field trips for kids during school. So, it's a pretty neat place. A lot bigger than I thought it was. Guys, this was great. This was all original furniture and everything in this place, and I thought was awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So Come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on